I'd share this quick little video with everybody. I just got a early birthday present from my dad, and I want to show this. Some of this wood here is just amazing. Look at that. This is a black walnut, but it's a figured black walnut, and look at those colors. Hopefully it's going to be coming out in this video. This is awesome. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be pretty. It's from a piano leg, he says, so I'll have to sand it all down. But if this is any indication of what it's going to look like, that is something else. But this is what I was really excited about, guys. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at this bowl. Oh, wow. Look at that. You liking that, Dutch? Huh? You liking that, puppy? Look at that. Wow. That is just something else. I mean, this is... I'd mix epoxy and just make that into a table, a little tiny coffee table or something. That is just amazing. So I didn't even go through the whole box yet. I lifted this up and I immediately saw that, so I wanted to show that off to you. So let's see what else we got here. Let's go. Ooh, look at this. Oh, some more nice wood here, huh? There we go. Look at that. Man. Another burl maple. Ooh. Let's get this in the sun. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. It's got some really good look to it, doesn't it? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what else we got here? All right, let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, here's another one. Ooh, look at that. So, nice. Oh, this is cool. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's some bird's eye. Let's get some nice bird's eye in that. Look at that. That's going to be really pretty. Boy, I'll be able to get in here and get the stabilizing unit set up and running again. Oh, there we go. Here's another, this is white ash burl. Oh, I don't even have any of this yet. I didn't have any white ash burl. This is something else. Look at the little eyes on there. That is so cool. Look at that. That is nice. That is good, good, good. I don't color dye anything, but I just do a regular stabilizing. There's white birch burl again. Look at this. That's what I like about wood. You know, my Carta G10, it's all nice. It's all kind of commercially, but when you start getting into wood, you know, it's like a fingerprint. Because I tell people when they come out to look at stuff, I says when you pick out a piece of wood, I mean, there's not going to be anything like it. It's a fingerprint. You'll see something similar, but it won't be what you picked out. Look at that, guys. That is awesome. That is something else, huh, gang? Look at that. The colors in it. Hopefully this is going to come through on the camera. This is really nice. Got one more in here. Alright, another. This is red cherry burl. So that's what that one was. That was a red cherry burl, and this is also red cherry burl. Wow, that is something else. I've never seen red cherry burl. That's gonna look really sharp. I think I'm gonna really look forward to doing this, getting this all stabilized. So I got some red cherry burl. I got some white birch burl. Oh, there's another little piece here. There's white ash burl. There's a nice little block. That'll look good. Great for a little skinning knife. Oh yeah, that's really nice there. Look at that. So, white birch burl, white ash burl, some bird's eye maple. Let's see. This was, I don't know what this one was. Doesn't have a name on it. It wasn't named, but pretty nice. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it though because of all this. This is, well, once I get in the stabilizer, that might help. I cut it up into some scale blocks. And then there we go. There's another one here. That's nice. This is maple burl. So that might have been part of a maple burl right there, that one there. But look at that. Get this stuff stabilized. It's going to be pretty. I got a note or something like that in there. So, man, that is something else. Well, I know my dad doesn't have YouTube, doesn't do internet or anything like that, but a big shout out to him anyhow. Maybe somebody in the family will see this video and
and let him know I put a big shout out to him. So thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. It's a little ways off yet for my birthday, but this is awesome. This is really cool. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. This is. I don't even know if I'm going to cut this one. I might have to just keep this one solid. And I found a guy's YouTube channel. Head over there. It's Dima's Workshop. I think it's called DEMA''S. Dima's Workshop, and I think he's over in Illinois somewhere. He's over at my old stomping grounds, and I saw him doing some things before. Just great work with wood, but I might save this. I don't know if I'm actually going to cut this up for scale, so I'm going to probably end up saving this. Maybe I'll do an epoxy mix and coat this and make it a wall hanger in the shop or something like that. Do like a plaque. You know, that'd be awesome. Put a plaque on this or something like that. This is something else, but yeah, that's awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping over, and stay tuned for some more. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, whatever you can down below. Thanks. Bye. Okay, to add to the video here, I came inside. I brought this wood inside, and this is aspen. So this is aspen burl. That's cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I got to get a planer because it'd be really nice if I can plane some of this. But the only bad thing is this aspen's got this flecking in here, and it goes through, I think. So I'm not sure what that's gonna come out like, but I'll have to rip that down a little bit and see. Maybe it'll be a learning experience. It's a small enough piece. But Dad and I, neither one of us are big woodworkers, you know, like to dabble in it and stuff like that. But yeah, that's cool. So this was aspen, and I wanted to show you the pictures again inside here to see what this would look like. So this was a maple burl. That's maple burl right there. So that's going to be really nice. And this video is going to help folks too, and because you know it's so hard to pick stuff out when you want to do a knife, and I don't have any production knives. You know, I got that one with the ebony and the mahogany. I did that one, and I'm gonna probably do that acid stonewash one. I'll probably throw some like oak or cherry on that one. You know, keep it kind of simple. Maybe dress it up with some liners. But it's the wood. It's the wood that I really try to tell people. That's what really got me into this. Is I just like the character of the wood. This is bird's eye. I do have a lot of bird's eye maple too. I got a good run of bird's eye right now, and I don't have it all stabilized, but because you know it takes a while. It's not cheap to stabilize stuff, and you're doing it with you know the stabilizing units and the pressure pot and everything. And I should do a video just showing you guys different tools. Anyhow, so here's a white ash burl. My dad puts these little notes on here, so we're sharing it all out. I mean, and I've seen white ash stabilized before, and I see a lot of people dye it, and I do like some of the colored stuff, but again, I don't do it because when you color your resin, you got to buy a jug of this resin, and it's not that cheap. So as soon as you add a color to it and you do it in the chamber, that color it's dedicated for that particular use, and that's going to be that way for a while. So I don't do that much of it. This is the one that this was maple burl. Look at that. And this is the piece I don't think I'm going to cut up. I think I'm actually going to mix some epoxy up, and I'm going to do an epoxy coating on this. And I've seen Dima's do that. Dima, I should say Dima, over in Illinois, I think someplace. And you mix an epoxy, kind of like what I use, and mix the two-part and just pour it on there. And it'll just fill up all these little voids and such and coat it. And I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do with this, and just hang this in the shop because I love the wood. Yes, I cut it up to do for knives and things like that, but when it comes to a piece like this, just coating this and hanging it in the shop is a piece of art. Just like a guitar. I don't play a guitar, but if I had the money, I'd buy guitars and hang them all over the place in my house because they're just beautiful. So this is not going to get cut up. I'm going to save that. Actually, I'll just probably do a short little video on that, and I'm just going to make that, and I'm just going to coat it and save it. So, and here's a white birch burl. This is white birch burl. So, and this is all from here on. You know, it's raw wood right now, but it's going to get stabilized at some point. So if somebody sees the video and they start showing, and this should be a video of giving you, I did some pictures and I put them on my website and such, but maybe videos will show you some of the woods that I have that I can offer for knives. It'll give folks a better idea on what they might want. And here's a white ash burl. Here's a little piece of it. And it's really nice. I guess in a way the raw wood, it doesn't come over as well, you know, as once it's colored. This was cherry, right? Yeah, this was red cherry burl. And this is red cherry burl. So this is something else. I got an old PD buddy. He does a lot of woodworking stuff on the side, and he knows more about wood and the names and such than I do. But and here's another wood cherry burl. This is part 2, so this is in the other half of it. So, but you know, it's nice. It's really good. But some of this, you know, this will all be usable right here. This it won't be, but this definitely all usable. And this is just amazing. Hopefully this burl's coming through. That look. Can't see much on this side. It's dark. It's got a rough look to it. But yeah, once this gets sanded off, hopefully this will start looking okay, and you guys get a better idea on what it is. And then I wanted to bring it back in here again because I have a lot of this walnut, and I do have some other, like this here. I've got this. This is a curly walnut, black walnut, and it's got that curl in it, and that comes off really nice, kind of like the curled maple. And I have a lot of this figured walnut too. Well, not a lot, but I do have enough to put out 5 or 6 knives, and that's really nice. I don't know if hopefully the color's coming through, but there's this, you can see like a darker, almost like a dark brown, light browns, and there's like a rose. You get these different shades of like a pink and the red and stuff like that. It's really, really something else. So that's gonna have to go in here too. And then let's see, yeah, see, this is just regular black walnut. If you see that, it's just like a regular standard black walnut, which is a basic wood. This was gunstock walnut. It's black walnut, but they called it gunstock walnut because it's got a lot of that figure, like that one piece of wood my dad just sent, and it's what they used for making like the foregrips or stocks and such on rifles and shotguns. And it's got a lot of good figure into it, some color and such. So that's what this stuff is. And then here's one real quick here too. This video's gone to a different direction, but here's lacewood. This is Brazilian lacewood. Hopefully the video and the picture will come through. I'm not sure if you're going to see all of that or not, but it's really cool. So anyhow, yeah, I digress. So that's it. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, that's all I gotta say. And maybe I'll do a video on a shop tour, and I'll tag Jeremy in it and stuff like that, and maybe Mike at Ecom Knives and everything, because he did a little bit of a video on his shop, and it'd be kind of neat. Do a little knife maker shop kind of roundabout kind of thing. So anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.